Girl, for the love of makeup, let's actually do some makeup. I feel like it's been so long since we sat down to actually just do makeup, you know? So we're just gonna do some makeup for the love of makeup, okay? I have this shirt that I picked up from Kai Collective 2 years ago, maybe. I love the colors in the shirt. So I want to do a makeup look kind of sort of complementary to the shirt or to the print of the fabric of that outfit. So, you know, I'm gonna put it on in the end. But for now, I'm wearing my ATL exclusive cowboy Carter shirt. I bought an extra large to wear as a dress, which I'm actively regretting because I wish I had bought it a size small so I can wear it, like dress it up and such, but that's neither here nor there. You came to see makeup, so let's jump into the makeup. If you are new to my channel, my name is Ohemaa. Welcome. If you are a returning subscriber, I was MIA last weekend because I took the kids to go see their dad in med school. Yay, med school. It is grilling, it is grueling. He has a test every Monday, but he was able to make time to hang out with them. And of course, kids and the beach. They literally wanted to stay at the beach all day, every day. That's why I didn't post on Saturday. My plan is to post Wednesdays and Saturdays. Crazy thing happened. My eye was itchy. I scratched it and it started swelling. And then I scratched the top and it started swelling. So I don't know what I touched that was on my fingertip that was actually making me like have such a bad contact reaction to it. But I took a bit of Benadryl and the next day it was fine, okay? A few updates. A lot of you had been telling me to try COSRX snail mucin because the one I tried from Glow Recipe ended up pilling on me when I put like makeup and moisturizer on it. It wasn't good. I picked this up 2 weeks ago from Marshall's when we're doing back to school shopping. I have used this much of it because I use it daily, okay? And this is what it looks like. I have it on right now. I have my serums, my toner, my moisturizer, and this, and literally no pilling. I love what it looks like on the skin. I don't know if it's doing anything. I just like adding it to it because a lot of you told me that it's like a moisture barrier and it also helps calm and soothe your skin. So I said, let me try it and see what it does for me. So what I'm going to do is try it out for a while and then I will remove it from my routine so we can see if I notice any difference in my skin. That's when I can tell you it actually does this or it actually does that. But as of right now, I will tell you that my skin is loving it. I haven't broken out anything kind of crazy. My skin is looking good. I don't feel like it's taken away from my makeup routine. Let's jump into the makeup look. First things first, I am going to prime my skin. I will also tell you that my video for next Saturday is going to be a full face of Miss Dennis Amyris because honey, you're going to be shocked. The Yummy Skin Water Serum, honey, is supposed to give you extra coverage when it comes to matte. So I'm putting that in the areas of my face that get very, very dry. But I will say that I should have put this down before I put the Yummy Skin because Yummy Skin created this kind of like a water resistant barrier on my skin and the water serum is not penetrating through it. So don't be like me. If you're gonna use the water serum, I would suggest you put it on your skin without the primer. Let it dry down and then put the primer over it. Since we're doing a gorgeous eye look today, I'm going in with a bit of setting powder and I'm going to set my brows because my brows do get very, very oily. Okay, let's do a little bit of a gisting session, okay? Because the last time I was on here talking about how you guys were so supportive, I was crying. And the reason why that is because I told you a while ago that my husband was studying for his MCAT, right? He did very well on it and he got into med school. That's a good thing. But the issue is the school that he ended up loving that he wanted to go to is far away from here. So he was getting ready to leave. And honey, that whole month I was emotional. Okay, like, yes, I have a house full of people. My house is literally full of people. So we are like surrounded in love and all of that, okay? The issue is that he's my person, you know, he's my emotional support human. Like, I don't know how I am surviving without the constant needing to listen. It was hard for me. So whenever I came to tell you guys about that video, when it was about that video, all that emotion and everything was involved in there, and it was very hard for me. I haven't gone over it. I'm getting used to it. It's not our first rodeo being separate. It's not our first rodeo being apart. So like I can do it. I just need to warm up to it. So that was like the full gist of emotional Ohemaa. Like, why was Ohemaa so emotional? She was getting ready to to not have her husband 24/7. Disclaimer, this is going to be a full beat, full coverage girls makeup routine, okay? So if you like no makeup, one product to makeup looks, please leave. I don't need any comments of, oh my god, that is so many products. Yes, we know. Okay, we know. Okay, concealer, we're using the L'Oreal 24-hour wear concealer. This is the shade 445. We're going in with the Morphe Solo Artist. This is the shade Melody. Okay, I'm using Melody as a all over eyelid prep product because it is very, very pigmented, and it is also an eyeshadow. And I love that it dries down matte and I don't have to do too much to get it to look good. Taking a smaller brush, and I'm just gonna blend the edges out because this is also an eyeshadow. And I need to make sure that it blends beautifully into the concealer that we put down. I want to try what this Calidio's Tone Activator Eye Primer, I want to try what it looks like. So I'm just gonna blend a bit of it on top of the Solo Artist just to see what it could do. Hopefully it keeps the eyelids moist until I'm done applying my eyeshadow to it. First, we're going into this Calidio's makeup palette. This is called the Escape Pod. I don't know where we're escaping to, but it's a gorgeous palette, okay? This is what it looks like on the inside, and the colors in here are a bit more neon than the colors in my shirt, but it works because it pops on the eyes. Also, don't ask me what I'm doing because I don't know, okay? I don't know what I'm doing. Just go with the flow, okay? Because I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. I wanted to mimic the patterns on the shirt by not blending the eyeshadow in. So I'm starting with blobs and then we'll see where it goes from there, okay? So I'm just gonna pat into the orange shade. I'm just laying it down. Do you see how pigmented this shade is? It is super duper pigmented. Also, I'll just say that the eyeshadow, or both eyes, might not look symmetrical by the time I'm done with it. I got so into placing the purple that I forgot to come back, but this is the placement of the purple shade in here. I'm using this purple shade, and this was the orange shade that I used in the palette. This is an Ulta Beauty small eyeshadow brush in the shade number 42. I just tapped into it and just dotted it on, like nothing major, just small dots. Well, we'll take this shimmer shade. I really don't know what it's gonna look like once I place it, but okay. I'm just adding it to the empty spaces on the look, so it's not only in the inner corner. I might have to redo the inner corner one once my eyeshadow is done. I will tell you this, I don't expect you to get this palette and do this specific look with it. This is a, I don't know, eyeshadow shape I want to do type of a look, so I don't expect it to be something that you want to do. For the blacks in there, I want to line everything with an eyeliner. If a question of who sent me is asked, Madam, I don't know who sent me. I'm just here. I'm just here to feel the vibes, and this is what the vibes has sent me. I need to go find my Sephora Collection Precision Eyeliner. This one is like drying out, so I'm gonna use this and just draw some circles around the purple borders. It would have been so easy to just do a simple eye look. So easy. A bit of orange here, a bit of purple here. I can blend these two together. But no, let's have fun with it, why don't we? And that brings us here. We'll just keep it just the way I don't know how I feel about it just yet. My skin is already primed and you can see that it's like dried down a bit. That's good. I want to go in with the Benefit Porefessional. The last time I used this product, I know that it's supposed to be a mattifying product, but it just turned wet on my skin. And I feel like it was everything that I had on that was causing it to do that. I don't know. So we're just gonna apply it a little bit in the T-zones and see what it does. Nope, it's still blending in kind of wet. So I don't know. Also, do you see how Miss Danessa Myricks products is not pilling with all the different products I just put on top of it? Let's go in with our new favorite product. This is the Tier concealer in the shade 9.5, and I love this because it matches the deeper parts of my face. So I will use it as a color correcting type of a product first on my under eyes. I'm using it to even out any discoloration that I generally would have used a color corrector for. And around my lips. Okay, I'm blending it with my finger because why not? You can also blend it in with a brush and that would be fine too. But I'm using this to like hide all the discoloration that generally peeks through my foundation. Okay, I'm going in with the One Size finishing powder. This is the deepest shade and it's deeper than most finishing powders I have seen. Although yes, it could be deeper, but this is one of the deepest finishing powders I've seen that actually like works on me. If you're darker than me, then you're definitely gonna need a deeper shade. So One Size, this is good, but definitely needs to be deeper. I'm using it to set, kind of like to set my face, you know. I'm also going to use it to set the under eye concealer in place. This is the second deepest shade. One thing you may not have known is that the Juvia's Place bronzed liquid bronzer actually comes in 9 shades. I initially only got 8 shades, but this is a 9th shade and this is the deepest shade called Espresso. I will use Espresso on the face today, and I'm using it. I don't have any foundation on just yet, and then we'll just blend it in ever so slightly so we can see. This is the deepest one. This one is giving me a much deeper look. We'll go in with the Lawless foundation. This is 32D, and we will just apply that over every place that we didn't put any of the bronzer. Bronzer. This foundation is definitely deeper than the base I have going on so far. Okay, we're going with the shade 445 in the concealer again. Bronzer shade Mahogany on the nose. Espresso back down so that it can dry down before I blend it in. The past few weeks, I've been doing a slightly lighter base to my routine. So let me know how you like that shade on me. Because generally I like to go in with a deeper foundation base like this one and then balance everything out with a concealer shade so that it looks more uniform with my neck and my chest. But I've been seeing a few comments saying that I should try lighter. So I wanted to just try it out and see what it looks like. It didn't look bad. It definitely also looked uniform, so I can swing both ways. I'm using the Laura Mercier Rich Peach Setting Powder that we used last time because, honey, so as a suggestion, loose setting powders are for setting the thicker, creamier, wet parts of the face. And then you can use the finishing powder to just blur everything out, okay? I think that will give you the better look to your base. But if you don't have thick creams on your face, then you can absolutely get away with only using the finishing powders on your base. I'm going with the Benai colorless powder to set the rest of my base. We're going powder blush today, and I'm going to use this pinkish looking blush. I haven't used powder blush in so long. Question is, how much blush am I using? I don't want it to be too much to where it's competing with my eye look, so I will try to keep it on the lighter side. I will just use a bit of the powder to bake on the under eyes before I go into the next step. Let's go in and finish the brows. I'm just carving it in and making sure to not mess up all the surrounding areas on the brows. Okay, I'm taking this Pat McGrath Mothership palette and going into this deep purple burgundy-ish shade. It's not black, which is why I'm using it. It definitely matches the tones in the shirt a lot, and I will use it on my lower waterline. Last time I tried to put black on my lower waterline, a makeup artist, like a professional TV makeup artist, told me to add more because I'm always afraid that if I blend it down a bit more, it's gonna look raccoonish. But she was like, don't be afraid, just add it. It's not gonna look bad. So today I'm trying it out. What do you think? Was she right? Juvia's Place Casual Eyeliner. I'm gonna put it in the waterline. Okay, we're going in with our Dibs double-sided mascara. Of course, we're using the primer side first. I poked myself in the eyes one too many times and now it's watering something kind of crazy. NARS highlighter. This is Total Eclipse Light Reflecting Highlighter. I want a lighter shade. This is the shade Ophelia. It's slightly lighter than Total Eclipse, so I'm going in with this one. What you may not know is Miss Vanessa Myricks dropped a Yummy Skin Liquid Blurring Balm mattifying setting spray. I don't know anything about it. All I know is Miss Vanessa Myricks made it. She said it was mattifying, so I'm gonna shake it up and just put it on my face and see what it does. It has a ball in it, so that tells me it's going to have some powders. This is what it looks like, and when you open it, this is what it looks like on the top. I'm ready. I want to put it on only half of my face just so we can see if there's a difference, okay? It is so fine, and the atomizer just sprays it very evenly. Okay, this is one side with Miss Vanessa Myricks Matte Yummy Skin Setting Spray. It doesn't look as matte. It doesn't look very, very matte, like casket ready matte, but it did tone down the shine a bit. I can see like right here, there's like a slight matte effect going on compared to this side, which is very, very glowy. This side is not as glowy. Okay, lip options. I'm just gonna go with the lip option I chose. This is like a deep plum shade that I chose for the lips, but I don't know. I feel like it's given black. I'm just gonna go with it. This lip option is also from Calidio's makeup. This is Scorpion Fruit. Okay, this is the look. Let me put on the outfit so we can see. For the love of makeup, this is the look that I was able to create to showcase this very gorgeous outfit. I wore this when I did my panel with YouTube for VidCon, and I feel like since then I haven't worn it yet, and I haven't worn it yet, and I wanted to do a gorgeous look that really encompasses this beautiful print. Absolutely stunning. I love what it looks like with this whole look. Let me know down below in the comments what you think about this look. A lot of these products I use I have already shown you, and a few of these products are new to me, and yes, I will keep using them. Calidio's makeup, their products are insane, and I just love how pigmented. They're bringing the fun back into makeup. But if you're not yet subscribed to my channel, definitely go ahead and subscribe down below, and also click that notification bell so that you get a notification when I upload a new video. If your YouTube notifications are off on your YouTube app in your phone, then you're not going to get any notification that I uploaded a video. So make sure you turn on your notifications so you can see me as soon as I post my videos. Thank you so much for watching. Love you lots, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.